Yo, it's Bam Bam Mo, the realest, it's back with media. So, quick topic, real quick. So, archangels have had a role in the Bible, the Kabbalah, Gnostic, and other religious works, right? They are the Elohim in the Bible, the 10 emanations of light in the Sephiroth tree of life, the Neteru in Egypt, where you talk about Neter or the nature beings, the 13 aeons in Gnosticism, and many of these different other things, right? Other texts and different other, quote unquote, following of different teachings. These are just different people's teachings of the same, of these systems that are in the heavens when you're talking about the angles of light. So basically, angel comes from the Greek angelos, or meaning messenger, right? And angels are angles of light. Angels are messengers of light at an angle, but they're still living beings, but so angels are angles of light that receive and send messages from the North Star or the Father or the Source, or what we call aspects of creation, or aspects of Ra, or Ray, or rays of light, right? So archangels are the curved angles that shape the tree of life in different aspects of Source. So angels are divine reflections of the Most High that have certain messages of information to deliver to you when you tap into their frequency, right? We understand everything is built off of vibration and frequency, which comes from tones like music, which comes from the mind, because the mind creates electromagnetism. You feel what I'm saying? So everything is on a scale. But to stay on point, the ninefold hierarchy of light, including zero, which is before all things come into motion to create other things, from the mind of the all, the mind of the creator, as Source thinks, things in the mind are in time. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that through Source and through dark matter, dark energy, and through the manifestation of hydrogen, and from hydrogen to helium, and these 8 other tones, you have the solar sun that is created, and the 9 you talk about this 9 ethers. I mean, once the sun is born, it sends out these ethereal waves, or these electrical waves, right? And it what it does is it hits other eggs and it creates other suns. It creates other stars, and these stars eventually burn out and turn to planets and different things like that. So the angels are the rays of the Most High, corresponding to the different aspects and reflections into different dimension, planes, and spaces, right? And that's what you see right here with the whole Sephiroth. Is, for example, at the bottom it will be the root chakra, right? But all of the chakras are intertwined with the tree of life. But the tree of life itself goes beyond just the 7. It's basically just showing you how everything is interconnected between it. So you would have 7 chakras, but you would have 10 spheres within the tree of life. And so Metatron rules over he rules over the entrance, while Sandalphon rules over the exit to the tree of life, right? And this is knowing that to master the ladder of lights is to get out of the concept of what we call the matrix, is what we're talking about, right? But to keep this plane, Metatron himself is a tool to transcend the average being, right? When you're talking about, he has the Metatron's cube, and the Metatron's cube is comprised of 13 circles and all interconnecting straight or curved lines, what we like to say, right? And so his cube is what encapsulates physical and spiritual space. The Sephiroth, or the 10 emanations of light that come from this, is inside of the cube as what is making up the connection between the physical, you feel me, and the spiritual. In a sense, once you raise through these ladder of these lights, you can start to go beyond the kingdom of the matrix, or the body, so to speak, and also the lower aspects of the mind, so to speak, because everything comes from the mind in this reality. So every angel has what you call a masculine and feminine counterpart, right? In these aspects, right? And then you have the opposite polarity, or what you want to talk about lower aspects of these beings as well. So you would have the divine spark, and you would have the divine rays of light that comes from the sun, or from the North Star sun. And then you would have the archons, which are created through a lower entity, or through an entity that was already created. And so if a quote unquote God or an angel creates without the proper functioning of its counterpart, or the things that it needs to properly have a balance in the realms, you create a what you call this physical realm, or a very masculine, well, more like a sun realm, like a sun, like, meaning, what I'm saying is, without the nature of the feminine in proper balance, you have what homosexuality, and you have what you call a lot of this craziness going on, where they pervert the nature of everything, where everything is flipped upside down and turned inside out. And that's what the product of the ego, or the physical realm, is. So that these angels have their counterparts, right? So they're not to be confused with the demiurge, or the physical matrix, or the illusion that are the planetary bodies that are solid, liquid, and gas. We even predate even non-ether, even before the primordial chaos. You feel me? The all in all. You feel what I'm saying? That consciousness is the all. Is not consciousness itself, but all is all, meaning it never stops. You will never stop growing and expanding in who and what you know. So just a reminder, they have influence over the chakras, not to be confused with the exact chakras. They are the direct aspects of light, and therefore they come from a full spectrum light. You feel what I'm saying? So versus a light that is only the visible spectrum. So you're talking about angels that would be on a scale, and you're talking about in terms of vibration and frequency, and on different planes would depend on the rate and mode of the vibration of that frequency. And this would create, you would have different tones and different sounds and different colors and different things that emanate from the sun, so to speak. And not our sun, but the North Star sun. So Archangel Michael, or Michael, or he who as is God, or he who dares to be like God, which is, the one of the direct reflection of God. When you talk about Michael being related to Tahuti, and or the knowing aspect, and when you're talking about Egyptian mythology, but also Michael being related to the heart chakra, so because he's related to the throat, right? And he's related to blue, right? Because those are primary colors: red, blue, and yellow, I believe. Red, blue, and yellow. But and every color comes from that, right? But what you gotta understand is, green is the manifestation or the reflection of when you're talking about the mind. So everything manifests as green when you're talking about between blue and yellow. You get what I'm saying? On a certain plane. So that's what I'm getting at. So Michael could still be along the green energy, along Raphael, you feel what I'm saying, in that same sense. So Michael represents protection and power, and he helps with spiritual and physical protection, as well as he's a teacher. He influences the throat chakra and also influences the heart chakra alongside Raphael. And if you don't know, because remember, all angles connect. So remember, like I said, like this reflection, he manifests as green. But if you didn't know, Melchizedek, Jesus or Yeshua was in the order of Melchizedek. You feel what I'm saying? Order of Melchizedek forever. And Melchizedek, or Michael, is in the order of the thrones, which is the order of the Most High. Now, hold on, I got a part 2 coming for y'all.